Hidden Object Guru here, joined by...
The Unabridged Gamer.
Or I guess it's more correct to say I'm joining you, since you've just invited me to your game of Generation Zero.
The hottest new game that the Games Press is calling boring because reasons.
Well, you know what? The Games Press didn't like... oh god, how am I blanking on this? Metal Gear Survive either, and Metal Gear Survive is like the best Metal Gear game. Alright, that's going a bit far, but it's a really good Metal Gear game. There
It
you
is,
are.
it is good, and yeah, it's like I wouldn't call it the best, but it is good. And
It's one of my,
truly,
it might be my favorite, like, in the entire gigantic zombie survival genre. Because that's a huge genre, the zombie survival genre. I gotta say, it's, if not the best zombie survival game, it's one of the best zombie survival games.
so if you'll observe over here,
We have a
I have
plane?
mastered the robot. Oh yeah, it doesn't do anything, but this here
Yeah, I've
is
just
a re
accidentally been doing the sprinkler over and over again. I keep pressing
I,
C to duck. Uh, and yeah, I start doing the sprinkler during gunfights. It's very embarrassing. Hey, Desire for Power. Desire for Power is during the stream. It's a game where you play as a teen in the 1980s in Sweden, and there are robots, and that's the whole game.
ammo box.
Ooh, I like
All
ammo
right.
boxes.
Okay. Also, you have a. How's your ammo doing right now?
I got 200 pistol bullets, one shotgun shell, and 30 some rifle shells. Hey,
All right,
Hans, Maddie.
hold on.
Got some extra bullets for me? I'll wait for you. So yeah, this game is set in Sweden in the 80s, and I have a 3 degrees of separation uh, relationship to this game, which I'll explain now, because I think it's kind of funny. Okay. Oh, I keep finding a lot of scrap lying around. Can I, like, break stuff down to craft later? Because I kept finding, like,
I understand there is no crafting, but hold on just a
all
second here.
there's, like, I keep running into radios, and they're like, do you want to pick up this radio? I'm like, I
Oh yeah, you
guess.
throw them. They're distractions.
Oh. And I bet I can throw the propane tanks and shoot the propane tanks.
Oh, yep, that's how I typically take out the things. I've only just recently started grabbing grenades.
Okay.
Hold on. Do you have any revive kits?
I will go look at the jet closer, Hans. Do I have any revive kits? I have, let me see. I have
It'll have epinephrine
emergency
shots.
flare, firework. I have adrenaline shots.
Yeah, those are the revive. Okay,
7
because you
of
can
those.
self-revive with those in case you haven't encountered that yet, so that's
Oh,
really
don't
handy.
worry. I did. I got. I decided the first thing I was going to do in the game was attack the castle at the top of the hill.
Oh,
And
so you did that too!
it's a castle
Yeah!
at the top of a hill. How can you not do that? There's your walk around of the plane, Hans. And I got swarmed by 10 killer puppies, and I just got slaughtered. It was brutal. And now I'm doing the
I
sprinkler
managed
again.
to lure them enough,
So
but,
anyway, this
okay.
game is ooh, EMP. That sounds fun.
Yeah,
Uh,
that will only temporarily stun them. It doesn't damage them, but I also
I
drop like
figured, but
there are
yeah,
attachments for your weapons.
nice.
So, like for instance, I've got a pistol with extended mag, silencer, and you can actually swap out what ammo. There's multiple ammo types for all the different guns,
Oh,
which is
cool.
nice. And so far, I found two different pistols, a submachine gun, and they do have tiers, a bit like Destiny and Borderlands. Like I've got mostly green weapons, but the SMG is technically blue.
I
But I
do
will tell
not
you right
like
now,
tiered weapons, as you know, but hopefully I can learn to live with it.
but like this says submachine gun, while it's technically blue, I have not gotten many kills with it. Honestly, the second shotgun I found and this rifle have done marvelous things. And
My
also,
rifle is so low end, it has a cracked scope, which is kind of a nice look, but it is very annoying. Alright, so I
but
got the
you're gonna
extended
want to grab
magazine.
everything
Thank you for
else.
that.
There should be other stuff in the pack still that you want to
Oh,
grab.
no,
Like
yeah,
there's
no,
a
no. I
med kit.
have just had to, my inventory is
Okay.
ridiculously cramped, so I have
The
to,
vision modulator that I gave you.
yeah, what does
There's a
that
couple
do?
different ones. There's one that I still have been meaning to try, but like I currently for my sniper rifle, I have one that does predator vision heat seeking. But I also have
Ooh.
object penetration, which is a new one that I've been able to find. And I give you one of the low light ones
Yeah,
that
no, now I've got a
allows
low
you.
light scope. And is there a way to turn the low light scope on and off, or will it just happen automatically?
You have to hit Q.
Q to turn it on. Gotcha. Yeah, I've
Oh
attached it to my
crap! It
rifle, so
crashed
I
on
should
me
be good to
again.
go. The game crashed on you?
My game. I have not understand. I have been playing this game and not had crashes. The second we're trying to do the stream, it has crashed twice in a row.
That is crazy.
So let me reboot it real quick, and then we'll get moving. It seems to
Alright.
be trying to do the combination because I think it was just, I rebound my keys because you know I'm one of those deviants that uses Shift as aim and Shift
Yeah.
Q. It really doesn't agree. It didn't agree with it that time, but it's really nice being able to just raise your aim and be able to toggle it, and you can do it to your binoculars as well.
Nice.
So just give me a second here, and then I'll
Binoculars.
re-invite.
Luckily, I managed to get my, I got all of my gun stuff equipped before it crashed, so you don't have to give me stuff all over again. So that's something.
And that is the one thing, I heard complaints about there not being persistence, but I mean, yes, enemies will respawn between sessions, but otherwise they stay dead when you kill them.
Oh,
And
nice.
loot stays looted. So long as your session's running, you're stuck with whatever is available. And trust me, there are times where you're very thankful when, oh good, it's actually giving me more things because I need more of the things. I am running out of the things.
Okay.
So,
And if guys aren't respawning, then,
yeah.
alright, there we go. And if guys aren't respawning, you're not going to get all the parts you need. So it's bold of them to not have crafting in this game. But
it's so nice.
oh yeah, I mean, you know my feelings about crafting. I'm generally against it unless, like, the only crafting I'll accept is, you know, Dead Rising style insta-crafting. Or Monster Hunter style. I, you know, pick up some stuff in a field and then I buy specific things I want. Like, if I'm constantly having to, and then I go to a store and I'm like, oh, you got these parts? Here, build a thing. If I'm in the field constantly having to, you know, track down X, Y, and Z to make a bigger wallet, I'm like, I hate this so much.
The upside is, I don't know if you saw up top, but because you located the same safe house I have, you should be able to zip to it once you join the game again. I sent you some invites.
Yeah, I thought I joined your invite, but I guess I didn't. Let me just snipe this puppy, and then I will come and join your invite. Oh, damn. Oh, these puppies are so cute. They have pistols on their back. It's adorbs. And
yeah, they do a lot of fun things with the AI. There's also hunters, which they're sort of like the protagonist from The Surge if he was entirely a robot and they will pounce on you.
Oh,
the
nice.
amazing thing is the biggest ones are actually very Shadow of the Colossus. They will not instantly pick a fight with you, but if you do pick a fight with them, they will mortar you into an early, very efficient grave.
Nice. Oh no, somebody blew up a tank! That's not cool. Can't blow up a tank.
Join? I still don't see you yet.
Alright, yeah, I'm going back to the main menu. I think because I'm already walking around my level.
Oh, yeah, it's keeping your instance going. Yeah, that would
so
make
I'm going to
sense.
go out to the main menu, invite me again, and I should be good to go.
Unfortunately, that was my last relay because I kept, well, they take up a lot of space after a while, so I had like 6 of them, and it was like, oh, well, I keep playing single player. Now I need them, and it's like...
Well, okay, worst case scenario, you invite me, teleport back to my base, and we'll just, go help me get some revenge on those puppies at the top of the castle.
Yeah, there is actually a quest around that castle. I think it's in one of the side buildings you unlock something that lets
So you fast travel to where I am, and then let's go take out these puppies over at the search the church for anything of interest left behind. Hey, there you are! Nice.
I'm not sure if you have noticed, but this is a rare game where you can earn experience points for running away.
I have not noticed that. So you're saying if I get into the vicinity of a monster and then flee, I'll get experience for that?
Yep, it varies, but like there was a time when I went into the one major town closest, and it was like, yeah, they all chase you. It's
nice.
Like, you know, and I got like 4,000 experience points.
Just for running away.
For surviving that long, to damaging them a little bit, yeah.
That's
it
great.
Tries to be very, because realistically, you can't handle a lot of this on your own, and there's some abilities that you just really
That's
early
so
on
neat.
need to unlock.
I
But
noticed that that tank didn't have a turret, Hans. Is that a tank from the 80s that the Swedish made? Because that's kind of badass. All right, I assume you're around here somewhere.
yeah, I'm
Ah,
right
there you
behind
are.
you.
I
Hold on.
see you. Woo, let's do this. So yeah, my broadest possible connection to this game. So this game is the whole premise and look of this game is shamelessly ripped off of the art of Simon Stallberg, who does this series of paintings that are set in Sweden in the 80s, but there's robots and weird future tech everywhere, right? But like the future tech is strange and like strange and crumbling, as if I don't know something from the future got teleported back to the past, and then it all fell apart. And now all that's left over are like AI animals. It's a really interesting world. Like it's gorgeous and the art is great. And so here is the oh wait, I got something. Hold on. Okay, well that didn't go as well as I'd hoped. There we go. Wait, there was a giant
Feel
fiery
free to
explosion
reply.
on his back, and he's still charging me. That
Oh
was
yeah,
weird.
sometimes they'll survive their packs. People have been finding out that
Oh,
sometimes it'll take them down, other times it won't.
okay, good to know. But anyway, so what happened was I know somebody who at least tangentially knows that artist, right?
Oh.
And like they like each other's work and they know each other on Twitter. That kind of relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So, what I did, I consulted on a short film that guy made, and the short film that guy made inspired one of the pieces of art in the
Enemy.
series that did this game. So, what I'm saying is that is my ridiculously tangential connection to the game Generation Zero. I was always a big fan of this guy's art and and specifically, the series of paintings that led to this game. I mean, it's sad he's not getting a check for this game, but of course, I always respect everyone's ability to rip off things shamelessly. Like, I get that. It'd be nice if they sent him a check in some way, but I'm still happy that this game exists, even if they didn't. Yeah! A doggy was behind you, and I shot him with a shotgun, and it went pretty well. So yeah, what's
Yeah,
interesting is
shotguns.
nice. Oh yes, hey, Desire for Power. I don't remember which Blops 3 it was. I just got asked on a bridge which Blops 3 pack I got. Unabridged sent me that copy, so I don't remember which pack it
I got you
was.
the standard version, but there
Okay.
is the problem is
It
Activision
wasn't the
realized that
pack with the it wasn't the pack with the $40 extra worth of zombie content.
no, it
That's
wasn't that. It
yeah,
was
it
just
wasn't that pack.
standard because
We're just there to play the campaign.
yeah, it really just is that. Like the irony is, if you're playing on PC, it's less of a bargain because a bunch of people were already remaking a bunch of the maps that were then included in the DLC pack.
Oh,
Obviously, they'll
weird.
be more polished in the DLC, but because of the mod tools, a lot of people already beat them to the punch.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to check the map and see how we get up to this castle. So
Oh, I
we
put a
double
marker.
back down the road and we find the path, or we head due south to find the pathway.
hmm
So how many different kinds of monsters have you encountered in this game yet?
I'd say like at least 7 or so different types of robots that you
Wow.
have to fight. There's
Nice.
like at least I think there's at least 2 different giant ones. Like there's one that's more aggressive, and there's a larger one that's just sort of a hulking giant that doesn't really care about anything. There's the dogs. There are ticks. They are a pain. There are a few up at the
Ticks?
castle.
When you
There's the
say ticks,
floating
what do you mean
drones.
exactly?
I mean, they're like the tickers in Gears of War. They will run up and explode in your
Oh,
face.
damn. Wait, are you saying there are hoverbots as well?
Yep.
I don't know why I'm
Then
surprised. Of
there are the
course there were going to be
hunters who
hoverbots.
are like
You told me
they're
about the hunters.
bigger than the brutes of Halo. And
Nice.
from what I understand, there's a few other types, but I just haven't encountered them yet because I only just recently started poking around the mainland. Like, my closest safe house is the one that you were at, that right there along the main road.
Oh, okay.
I poked around a little bit of Osterwerk. That's where I ended up just mostly running because it's like I don't even have time to take stock of what weak points you things have. You're all surrounding me, and I need to run.
What I liked, one of my favorite genres, and this game is definitely part of that, is, giant open world military things where you have to sneak around and attack bases and like take out patrols stealthily Rambo style. And obviously, your Far Cry's do a lot in that franchise, right? And then Far Cry 5 happened, and I wanted to love it, but it's like that is the most jam-packed open world I've ever seen. Not with content, with enemies. Like literally, I don't know if you ever got around to playing Far Cry 5, but you cannot walk 5 feet without 3 trucks full of enemies attacking you. It is just a constant, never-ending gunfight. And I'm like, how many people are in this cult? This is getting ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh no! Wait! Whoa! If you walk 20 kilometers into the woods, you won't be constantly swamped. Yeah, then I'm going to be constantly swamped by cougars. Like you never have a breath to yourself in that game. It's so frustrating. Oh my god, the lighting works at the castle.
My main issue is just like my rural Pennsylvanian is kicking in, where it's just sort of like I have seen so much traffic despite being so out in the middle of the boondocks that I kind of can believe. Like,
yeah, but I mean, you're out in a boondocks that is not like also in the midst of a siege with a doomsday cult.
Fair. At least not yet. Give them time.
Yeah, we'll give them a couple of weeks. Tell me when you're ready for me to start shooting. I just want you to be prepped.
Taking stock. Oh, I like that the lights actually make it more difficult to use my night scope.
Ask you when you were ready. But you shot him for me, so it all worked.
Sorry, I've had to get so used to sniping the dogs quickly so that they don't close in, because when they start counting, they'll knock you off your ass, as you know.
Yeah, that happened to me a bunch. Honestly, this game seems pretty badass so far. I like the big, spare world to go through, having the occasional things to find. I love that it's a budget production. I wasn't expecting this to only be a $30 game. Like, I was expecting this to be like one of those things that they tried to chisel a full price out of people, but no, it's just like a $30 game.
And ironically, it's more polished than some $60 games.
We've played plenty of $60 games less polished than this. I'm going to agree with you that one immediately.
And the silence is honestly quite nice. It's like, this is probably, if you're looking for a game to be your podcast game, this is pretty damn perfect.
It's a pretty good one, yeah.
For the first few hours, I just listened to the atmospherics, and I'm not gonna lie, this was a more effective, horror experience for me than most actual horror games, because I genuinely just had to get inside my own head and prepare for whatever was going to happen. And for close to my first hour of playing, I didn't even actually fight anything. Like, you see me popping off shots now, but back when I first was playing...
Wait, there's somebody coming.
I see him.
Woohoo!
Very nice.
It's called triangulating fire, and it worked perfectly.
There's going to be, if I recall correctly, it's over the hill. There's a few ticks, but
all right, I will be on the lookout for
using the binoculars and
Wait,
exploring.
where's the shortcut I found? Oh, the shortcut's back here. I thought maybe we could do a pincer attack on him, because I'll use the shortcut, and then you'll.
Oh well, I've got their attention, so you go ahead and pincer.
Alright, I'm going to sneak around, try to pincer them. This is where I died 18 times this afternoon, so... There are upsides to doing this in broad daylight, I will say. I think you might have successfully killed everyone. Oh, no, you hadn't. I've just found all of them.
No. Oh, no, there's still plenty left. Don't you worry.
One. Oh my god, there's so many puppies here.
Don't worry,
this
I'm
is
coming.
Crazy. Okay, well, I'm covering you as best I can. Damn. I can't hit a thing. Okay, I just got a giant red light in my face. Oh, that's a tick.
Yeah, that's a tick.
Okay, I would come back this way with me. And we will,
I revived myself.
Jesus! You just had to revive yourself?
I got this.
Okay. Did you just get knocked down again?
Yep.
Damn, this places.
This isn't even the worst.
Oh my god, this level is ridiculous. Whew.
Bad dog.
Oh yeah, I should probably revive myself. Oh my god, these death puppies. And that's all of my shotgun ammunition. Whew. I think we're pretty much clear.
Yep.
Nice work. Thank you for... What is that sound?
What do you mean?
The loud crackling?
That may be their circuitry. By the way, sometimes the packs on their backs, if you don't shoot them off, you can actually use them like a propane tank.
Oh, seriously?
I typically don't do that, though, because it's a weak point that takes them down way faster, and also you find a shit ton of propane tanks.
Yeah.
Actually,
so you're saying what I should have done there when you were shooting at guys and I saw 3 guys lying next to each other, I should have taken out a propane tank and thrown it.
You need to level up in throwing for I understand to be able to really throw that. That is the one thing that the game really does to emphasize.
Because all I'm accomplishing doing is putting stuff on the ground.
Yeah, it depends on what I like. Propane, as far as I can understand, it's much harder to just throw. Whereas boombox or radio, I can easily throw. Oh, by the way, you will also earn experience points for using boomboxes and radios.
Oh, to distract dudes? That's so nice of them. So few games handle that.
There's a sincere emphasis on, we don't just want to reward you for killing things, you get the most experience for killing things, but surviving, being a guerrilla fighter, that helps too.
That's really badass. Oh, an emergency flare that machines see as a target, modified to stick to first surface in encounters. So can I stick that flare to a dude and then make the other dudes shoot him? Oh.
Yes.
That's the dream is alive,
big
peeps.
Ones when you don't have an RPG.
That is so awesome. So you can make you could make a bunch of puppies attack a boss.
Yep.
Well, that's just the dream. We're living the dream, people. I gotta say, like, it's a good-looking world. The gameplay is solid. Like, I mean, maybe people are reacting to the fact that it's not a huge map and there's only so many enemies and it doesn't have, like, a bunch of characters to give you quests. It just has, like, very passive, you find a file and then you know to go to a place kind of quests. Maybe that's what people are reacting to, but honestly, I don't see where that's something to complain about.
Yeah, it's sort of like, hey, what if Fallout 76 wasn't a complete and utter mess?
Yeah, right? And again, only costs $30.
And has had definitely more bug fixes, even if it does still obviously have some issues.
So you ended up... Okay, so you ended up having a good time with Destiny, right? Not Destiny, Jesus. Anthem. Sorry, I apologize.
Oh, yeah.
You had a good time with Anthem.
I mean, I also had fun with Destiny 1.
Yeah.
Destiny 1.
Destiny 1. Did you ever try out that weird trick that somebody found where if you use a level 1 rifle, it's ridiculously powerful?
I unfortunately destroyed mine.
Oh, no. I read about that and I was just so blown away that something like that could have been left in the game. But wow.
Well, they actually explained it and it made a lot of sense. Apparently it was, it's actually rather relevant to what I've been tweaking around with Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City.
Okay.
Because, you see, in Operation Raccoon City, the way certain difficulties and all the stats are handled, it's by percentage scaling rather than, like, trying to make different specific balancing, which is arguably faster and easier to tweak on the fly, but also allows for sloppier things to happen, which, from the sounds of it, is a similar thing that happened to Anthem. It was
That's obviously what happened with Anthem.
And it's nothing more than simple technical oversight. And based on the Kotaku article on Anthem, it does not surprise me in the slightest that this happened.
Yeah, when you find out what a mess that production was, yeah, no, it's obvious how that could have happened.
And I'm
That-
still, it's just, I'm gonna be honest here. The one thing that I do miss from what they've described of Anthem beforehand, I
yeah,
like the idea of players actually being able to set up their own settlements. More and more, it sounds like, ironically, if they had just rolled Anthem and Mass Effect Andromeda into one game, it might have actually turned out to be a successful one.
I could see that. Yeah, if it
Ah,
had just
dogs.
been one big super experience, like an open world Mass Effect that still has a plot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could see the value in that. But they split them into
Again, and
two
there are people
games at some
freaking out
point,
about.
and you saw the result. All right, we got puppies. Don't start shooting yet. Let
There's
me get
some
my rifle
puppies.
ready.
Okay.
Let me get my rifle
Yep,
ready.
yep, yep.
All right, so I'll shoot the one on the right. You shoot the one on the left.
Yeah, I'm getting a good sign. I got him.
They're right next to each other, and they've crossed over. Now I'm aiming at the. Oh, there's three of them. Okay, well I'll shoot the one on the far right, and then you just go nuts on whoever you want to.
Excellent.
Damn! I looked good.
Plus, I love that when you have silencers, they don't instantly know where you are, and
I
also
know, such a nice touch.
you can actually
So many
have
games
one
get that
player
right.
being
Oh,
stealthy while the
here,
oh,
there's another
just
puppy.
wait, just wait.
I'm waiting
He's
for him.
patrolling.
I see him. Oh,
Boom!
damn it. You shot him. You killed him as I was pulling the trigger. Excellent work.
Our bullets combined.
No, no, no. He was already exploding as I pulled the trigger. Thank you, though. Alright. Let's reload this and take another look around. I see a weird light over there, but I think it's from a building, not from a puppy
There's
dog.
a third. There, I've got the third
No,
one.
there's definitely another
Luring him
one.
out.
I just didn't have an angle on it. Have you got him? Oh, beautiful. He was hiding behind a rock. Very cowardly move. So, if I take this ammo, will there not be loot there for you, or do we all have
Different
separate
loot for each player.
Okay. You know,
It even
thank
actually
God.
scales based on your level. So if you have a
Oh.
higher level friend, they can sometimes actually get you better loot and then just toss it to you.
Oh, nice. I like it when games are very open that way.
Oh,
Oh,
the
somebody
loot-
has a target here. And the game crashed. We're back. Sorry about that. We had a crash. There's no good reason for the crash we had, except apparently this game still crashes quite a bit. It's not an early access game, but it has the crash habit of an early access game. That's me being too hard on it. It's not like it's God, what was the game that was such a complete disaster? Oh, Halo: The Master Chief Collection. Seriously, I played it, literally hundreds of games on my Xbox 360 and my Xbox One. Like, literally hundreds of games. I had never, ever had a game, like, crash to a black screen and, like, error message text. That had never happened to me. Sorry about
hold
that.
on. Fast traveling back over to you. But yeah, we want to get
Thank
to
you.
Saltham because there's a lot of health kits and revive kits in that town.
Alright, so we're going to Sultan?
Saltham. By the way,
Sultan.
I don't know if you've noticed, but some cosmetic items that you loot will
Yep.
actually give you bonuses.
I have not checked into that at all. But thank
Yeah,
you for
it's in
telling
the
me.
profile section of your inventory screen. Like,
Nice.
for instance, my very, very butch trucker gal has, let's see here. Oh, I apparently unlocked a bunch more stuff, but like, there's a gas mask that I can wear that will actually make sure that I don't die from gas. It will give you.
Oh, is there gas in the game?
From what I understand, yes.
Okay, cool.
There's a couple different jackets. My flannel shirt gives me a decrease in visibility. Same for my denim pants.
Because, I like that the robots of Sweden are just like, oh, it's just another flannel shirt. Nothing to worry about there. Everywhere we look, there's just friggin' flannel shirts everywhere. It's like...
I don't know how to explain how black high-top sneakers increase my bullet resistance, but,
Sometimes we just have to accept the gameplay elements.
Yeah,
What
I
is that
will say
over
though, I
there?
do love that there's specifically red shoes, like ruby red, like they're going for the whole Wizard of Oz thing, and they
Nice.
actually give you a jump boost.
Aww. That's actually pretty cute. Alright, I got something over here. It's... Oh, it's a car.
All right, hold on just one second, but
I saw some flashing lights in the distance. I thought it might have been a robot. It wasn't.
yeah, that is actually one of the things I also like is the lighting engine is just so damn well done that you're constantly going, is that an enemy or is that loot?
Yeah,
And that
it's
makes
cool.
you have to, yeah, you have to really use. I can't just stop going on about the binoculars because I cannot think of another game that has made me use binoculars so damn much that isn't a walking sim.
Yeah, it's weird to... you're right that not many games make you really lean on binoculars. I assume you've got plenty of sniper ammo, right?
Oh yeah.
All right, so I have almost none. So what I'm going to do is, can you get an overlook on where we are now? Right, on this wooding, this
Oh, this is
saw
the first place I ever
area.
actually had to run
I
away
will
from.
sneak up and start shooting at people with pistols, and then
All right. If you want, I can see if I can spare some ammo.
oh no, it's fine. I don't mind playing it the correct way. You just snipe. I got so much pistol ammo, it's ridiculous. I got like 300,
Okay, I
200
am
pistol
on
ammo.
your right.
All right, you're on my right. I'm going to sneak in, and as they try to... they'll do that thing when they see me where they'll pause, and they'll try to shoot me.
Mhm.
And if you want to snipe them when that happens, that would be fantastic. Oh, I thought I just heard a growl. Can they growl?
Yep.
Oh, nice. Hey, puppy. Where are you?
Hold
They're
on.
not good shots at long range.
No, fortunately they're not. That also is the case with the hunters.
Right.
The mortar ones, it doesn't really matter
Yeah.
because at
They're
that point
firing
it's
mortar
just
shells.
yeah. You basically get inside a building and you pray.
Oh, these guys are moving. I love it.
I'm landing shots, but they're not just there. We go.
Nice. Yeah, there's
There's
a
one right
guy
next
on
to you.
my right. If you
Yeah,
could kill
yeah,
him.
I'm
Damn, these guys move fast, don't they? There we go.
reloading. Hold on.
Take your time.
There we go.
Thought I would scare him off, but it didn't really work at all. There we go.
Also,
Down
can
for
you
the
tap
count.
diegetic audio because my gosh, the sound design.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic. Really satisfying gunshots in this thing. Alright.
Oh,
Hollow
there's
point
one more.
ammo. It's completely useless. Oh, how do you switch ammo types?
In inventory, you swap, literally drag and drop them into your gun like as if you were reloading them.
Oh, okay, and so from then on, that's the one you're,
Yep.
the ammo you're using. Okay, I got it. It's so confusing that this is the game, so I'm like, oh, it's by Avalanche, the guys who made Just Cause and Mad Max. And then I go to the Steam page, and it's like by Avalanche Publishing, and I'm like, aren't they named Avalanche Studios? And so I click on other games by them, and it's like, there's no other games by these guys. And I'm like, so there's two Swedish companies named Avalanche? And there aren't. It's just this weird situation where they're listed, the Avalanche that made this game is listed as a different company than the Avalanche that made all of those other games just on Steam. It's really weird.
There's a very amusing glitch going on right now. Just stop for a second.
I'm not moving at all.
The clip of your gun is currently hovering behind your left shoulder.
That is really weird.
Yeah, it's like vibrating almost.
You think that's weird? If I look at the extended magazine on my gun, it has the strength. It's creating like a perpendicular shadow since I put the extended magazine in. It looks very bizarre.
Interesting.
Yeah. I got my shotgun. I've got my worn. Oh, is there item degradation in the game?
No, it doesn't seem to be, far as I've
Okay.
experienced.
So the fact that it's worn is just a reference to the fact that I've got a broken scope and it's, looks
Yeah, it's
rusty. If
just a
I
matter
found
of
a
condition.
better conditioned sniper rifle, I wouldn't have those problems.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, so here's that badass tank that doesn't have a turret, and yeah, it looks kind of awesome. If only we could use the tank.
Yeah, I do really wish vehicles were a thing. I'm hoping that's the thing that comes down the line. But we should have a clear shot now to
To,
Saltown.
is that all of the lights here to the west?
You're looking at the farm right now. It's a little
Oh,
further
okay.
away.
I'm
So we
just
were
looking at.
there
Oh,
at the
yeah, you're
farm.
right.
So
So we got to get past the farm, and then we're getting to stall. Something I find odd, and this is something I think I mentioned in my first video about this game. I like it in games where you can create your own custom waypoints if it will tell you the distance to the custom waypoint on screen.
Hmm. Well, I think if you actually hold on, if I set it to yeah, I can
Oh, I
actually
still
set it
lose
to
some health.
tracking the location. That is the one thing is I wish you could set up multiple waypoints, but unfortunately it's one per player. But you also can
Oh.
track a location as well as a waypoint. So if you do have a point A and point B situation, you can still set it up for yourself properly.
So, Hans, who drives the tank? Is it the commander? Because, wow, that is not a big crew. So this is the... Excuse me. So this is the farm over here. I assume it is
Hmm.
laden
Yeah,
down
this is the
with...
one we just cleared out.
Oh, this is what we cleared out before it crashed.
Yeah. So we can just
Will
breeze
they
on
still be
past it.
dead, or... They'll still be
Yeah,
dead, right?
they're going to be dead because you rejoined the same
Same
instance.
instance, yes. All right. So 25 health points per first aid kit?
I believe so
Yeah,
for the space
I just
club. Wait a
checked.
second, there's a new patrol in.
What?
Shite. Okay,
We just
swing
killed
wide,
all
swing
these
wide.
dudes.
We did, and I think I still see the dead body. The thing is, there are additional patrols that will be cycling through the area.
Oh, nice.
Did you just? I think they noticed you.
I think they did too. Luckily, I have a shotgun, so I'm feeling good about this. And you're murdering the hell out of people.
No, actually, but all three of those shots went wide.
Ah! Shotgun downed him in one, so that was good. I'm going to take your bullets. Okay, that was weird. I did the grab things button, and then it just stopped. Oh, I got a small fuel cell, and you're saying I could throw the small fuel cell and use it as a miniature...
Yes, you have to shoot it first, but
Nice.
yes, you can use it as an explosive. Okay, now the new patrol is also dead.
Nice work. And this is, and I assume this is going to be the barn where we find information about a quest line that, like, they'll hidden under the barn will be like a torture dungeon where people were torturing robots, and that's why the robots have turned on us because of all the robot torture.
I'm sorry to report that we're not on Rannoch, and there are no Quarians or Geth.
Oh, sad.
Ooh, I just got glasses.
There we
Yeah,
go.
here's the thing.
Yes.
Come right here where you can see. You
I
see
can
the
see.
gas mask, right? Yeah, when you
Yes.
wear it, it actually makes your vision harder to look and everything. It makes looking at
Nice.
scopes even worse because it's all dirty and messed up.
Oh, that's so cool. I love it when they do that in games. I like that kind of minor immersive addition. Okay. No! Well, this is embarrassing. I thought I could jump over the fence
Boy.
out segments, but no. Is that a car? It's just a car.
You can eventually, as I recall. Yeah, I was able to jump them, but there's like a specific spot you have to get practiced at.
I understand completely. Alright, what's this here? Oh, it's a car in a flatbed. See, his car was zeroed out by the electromagnetic attack that the robots did when they first attacked, right? But then he called a guy to help, and then the guy was like, "Oh, I'll help you, But then the second wave of the electromagnetic attack wiped that out as well. So, what I'm saying is that guy can't catch a break. Drop item, drop item. Probably don't need two sets of binoculars.
Because some things stack, you will, eventually you'll just sort of pile things together. Especially something I've had to do with my med kits a lot, because I always have them quick equipped.
Right.
But, you just have to kind of, like, every now and then pop into the inventory, do the whole little dance.
And I assume that at some point I'm going to be able to increase my...
Oh, yeah. That's actually, let me check again. What skill?
That's a skill perk thing?
Yeah, it's survival. You have to put 1 point in stamina amount, 1 in running speed. Then you can upgrade your carrying capacity twice.
Okay.
And that will open the 2 lower layers. And trust me, you will need them.
Oh, no. That was clear immediately. Hey, I think I found a... fountain? No, this is a... Oh, it's some kind of a memorial slash... what do you call it?
Yes, you're going to want to keep an eye out for these, because there's actually a quest that relates to one.
Oh, really? Neat. Someone has hidden a gun underneath one of those cairns?
Near it. Near it. And it's a little further up the archipelago, but yes. It was actually, husband leaving things for his wife.
Aww.
Makes it all the more tragic when you find nothing moved.
That is upsetting. Although, maybe the government came and got her. We don't know.
That is the fun thing that they have, is actually making sure that it is ambiguous.
Well, it's not like there's a lot of corpses lying around. And as far as I can tell, the robots don't, like, eat the corpses.
No,
I hope the robots aren't eating the corpses. Yes, I believe you can play with up to 4 people, right? Unabridged?
Yes.
Oh, wait, I got somebody.
There's one in the bushes on the left.
I see him. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I just saw that puppy attack a chair. Thank you. I see the one over here. And he went behind a shed.
Yeah, I got his butt. That only made him spark a little.
Oh, he's trying to shoot at me, but he's way too far off. Sucker. Alright.
One of my most awkward moments, though, was actually involving one of these garages.
What happened?
I was at the farm, and I was sneaking around, okay?
As you do.
I opened the door, and then there's one of them just standing right there. And it was just this awkward moment of, are you? Am I? I should probably go now.
Oh, no.
And then immediately just...
Well, yeah, of course. So the sneakers don't count to your... Do the clothing elements count towards your inventory, or there's just a whole clothing section?
They just... all the customization stuff just goes
in its own
wherever.
Customization section. Okay, good. That's how
by the
I
way, if
prefer
you
it.
need more hollow point ammo, I just dropped like 100 rounds over.
I can't imagine why I would. Hollow point ammo is for shooting non-armored targets. Okay. But I will come and steal your ammo. I'm not crazy.
Well, it's over by the car.
Thank you.
That's the thing. There's multiple different houses that you can explore and everything, and sometimes, like, here.
Oh, nice. Because you started it, I'm not getting subtitles.
Ah.
So I'm like, oh, it's gibberish. Well, not gibberish. Swedish. But, you know.
It will give you subtitles when you play it. Basically, you know, her being like, shit's going down. What is going on? By the way, there's actually an achievement for looking at all of these tacky signs.
Really?
In the houses.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes. So
I was kind of hoping that the message would be like, what? A new rifle? Yeah, I want a new rifle. My rifle kind of sucks. Will I have to give up... If I get a new rifle, will I give up the scope on my current rifle, or can I dismount
No,
the
you
scope?
can actually remove attachments.
Oh, that's nice. So many games screw that up.
Yeah, but like if you right-click on your current rifle, you can choose remove attachment, and it will just remove everything. You just need to have the inventory space to hold it.
Nice. Excuse me. Small EMP cells. Nice. No. I'm going to drop these fuel cells, because, you know, I could always get more of those later. So let's grab this new rifle, see how its stats compare to my current rifle. It's another Moyuser hunting rifle. Mooser. Let's see how it compares. Where are the stats?
It doesn't actually really give you stats, as I recall.
Oh, well, mine is green and it's gray, which means it's worse. Well, mine is mine is worn and it's dilapidated. That's what the colors mean. What bad the condition
The
is.
condition.
Oh, okay.
Beyond that, they don't actually try to give you really hard numbers on anything. They try to make it just feel like these are bullets that do this kind of damage. These are weapons of
Nice.
this condition.
That's cool. All right, let's go check out this town. Now I can see the lights of the town.
Oh yeah, and the thing is, if you actually take out your binoculars or your scope, you can zoom in and see across. You can actually make out the town and see it properly. You can
Oh, I
even
see.
see across the bay. You can just the scaling of
Oh, look at
graphical
this.
detail. You can look all over the place. You can look across the bay and actually see the cities beyond, and
Oh,
it
that's
gives you a
cool.
genuine visual hint. I will say though, I think I know one of the reasons why this game didn't do so well. For the very same reason you and I are liking this inventory and looting system.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of shinies.
That's true. There's not a lot of, quick reinforcement and like legendary weapons to pick up and the constant positive reinforcement of being given floods of new tech. Hey, it's a bunker.
Yeah, that's one I don't believe we can get inside, but there are bunkers that you can later on.
Yeah. Well, part of the thing they mentioned in the opening crawl was because of World War II, Sweden is just littered with bunkers.
Oh yeah, that's actually something I even learned in class. That's not just Sweden. I believe it's also, oh, there's a corpse over here that you can loot.
Yay, corpses! No, you know what? I was just found myself cheering for a corpse. That's not a good thing to be cheering for. Where are you?
Right up here on top
Oh,
of the
you
hill.
went at the top of the ridge. I went at the bottom. Gotcha. All right, so where's this corpse, you say?
Right here.
Oh, hello. Sorry,
But
Mr.
it's also,
Soldier.
as I understand, it's
I need these
Poland.
lockpicks more
Poland is
than you
like
do.
so heavily reinforced at this point with different things that just like everywhere you turn, there's some kind of fortification for if anybody invades again. Because for fuck's sake, Poland is so tired of that.
I could imagine. What is with the lockpicks?
You eventually unlock a skill for lockpicks. Like that's how you get the SMG that I have. That you can
I found a locked door, and I assumed I would have to look for a key. But if I get the right skill, can I pick that locked door?
Yep. Oh, and there's a scope.
Oh, hopefully it's not worn out like my current scope. You opening that door hilariously shoved me into a wall.
Yeah, the physics sometimes
I
is
got
just
pushed
sort of
around
like.
by that pretty hardcore. Shotgun shells! Yay! Alright, so let me see what this new scope is. Maybe it's not going to be broken like my current one. Alright, so... let's see what it looks like compared to my current one. Exactly the same. Okay. It was exactly the same scope I already had. Now what are you going to do? Ooh, 32 loot? Oh, because it's your game, right? It's like 32 out of 32 loot already taken. I'm like, oh, Unabridged has, like, gone after this town like he's a frigging horde of locusts. Nice work.
Medkits are very useful.
Oh, no, hey, I'm not complaining. I think I respect it. All right, let's see how
good
my
news
shotgun's
is,
doing.
even though I've taken so much, it's replenished for this instance, so you will still be able to get things.
Oh, nice. That's pretty badass.
We can jog at 50 miles per hour. Okay, I can work with that. Telephone is out, though.
Gotcha. All right, let's slow it down. There's probably some monsters running around.
Actually, the town is pretty clear at this point. There's a few patrols on the outskirts, but if you keep low and don't piss anyone off, it's relatively smooth sailing. So
So
this
it's all
is
about, like, sneaking in, searching around, trying to avoid conflict. I just jumped over a fence.
That is
and
why I
made
also was
all
so
of the
screwed
noise.
when I walked right into Ostervik, because it's like, okay, well, this is a big city. They probably cleaned it out at this point. They probably moved on. And it's like, nope! Everyone is here, and they are so happy to introduce you to their fairy friends. All of the bullets.
Whatever their robot religion is, it is centered around this town. This town is their mecca.
At this point, it wouldn't even surprise me. This. Oh, just another rifle scope. Not great. But I do love that they just use the natural geography of Sweden to create a starting zone. Because really, this archipelago is perfectly sized to get you started, get you familiar with all the different ways things can work, and there's a ton of safe houses and places that you can grind for new items. But
Nice.
once you're ready, you go into the continent and it's like, yeah, there's a lot more going on here.
Yeah,
It's
horrible
not a lake,
monsters
it's an
everywhere.
ocean.
Damn, that's nice. So yeah, this whole starting island is just to teach us the systems. That's cool. Hey, you don't see that a lot. All right, hiding in a closet.
Yeah, it's... Sorry.
Yeah, there is nothing in any of these houses. It's two houses I've been in, and I've found nothing.
Well, if you need, I can drop off.
Again, I'm fine for ammo. You're just showing me the game in your mode. Don't worry about it. You don't need to feel an obligation to load me up with stuff.
Oh, it's just how you play. You just pass
I get
around
it.
things. That's just how
No,
it
it's kind of
goes.
cool, but like I said, I'm just still learning. At some point, I'm gonna have to go and actually explore the town for myself in my game to, find the various what do you call it? The notes, give me all sorts of
Hmm.
hints about the game world, find out what this twisted AI character wants. The usual stuff. So, have you learned anything about what's causing the robo-apocalypse?
I have not gotten to that point yet. That is, I think, one of the other things that has both made this game more intriguing for me, but also a harder sell for some people, is that it is very slow burn. If you are not
Right.
instantly blasting through with cooperative allies, it takes a while. I'm like 10 hours in, and I'm still just, I have been pacing myself a lot. So as a
Yeah.
result, it's at some point in the near future, I will finally find one of these mysterious bunkers and I will find something resembling the plot. But regardless, just poking around and navigating the world has been this remarkably refreshing experience. It's
Yeah,
a
it
mood
feels
piece that's.
very much like a real place in,
Hmm.
size, like size-wise, in the same way that Sniper Elite 3 does. Not Sniper Elite 3, sorry, Sniper Ghost Warrior 3 does.
Hmm.
Like, both of
Yeah,
these games have
that
the
is
same kind
actually.
of authenticity of place to them.
That's actually what I was thinking about when I was pondering how am I going to review this and make it sound nice? Because it's like that's a very good comparison, but everyone will think I'm crazy for saying. And the best part is that it actually takes this note from Sniper Ghost Warrior 3.
Yeah. People don't respect that game the way they should. We'll convince them someday, Unabridged. We'll convince them someday.
Yeah, I really need to get back to it and finish it. Like it's just like I need to do that, both because the DLC is all dropped apparently, and also because just I really want to review that, and I'm sure now, especially after having experienced Young Justice Legacy, there's no way it can seem even half as rough as it did at the time.
Oh, that's terrible.
Have
The
you ever
the funny
played
thing,
Young Justice Legacy?
no, but I have seen comments,
I played 2 hours of it
and you're
in
just
a
like,
solid
no, nope,
block.
nope, 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 nope,
Here's the
nope.
stunning thing, though. It doesn't like you know how a lot of bad games, either they amuse you or they piss you off, right?
Of course, yeah.
Young Justice Legacy makes you sad.
Oh,
It's
that's the
stunning because
worst reaction you can have.
yeah, it's like you feel bad. It's like seeing it's like a kid's drawing being sold at full price in a gallery. Like this should not be here. Anyone who's a conscious adult would know that this was a bad idea, but no one said maybe we shouldn't do it. And
Oh,
as
that's
a
so
result, it's
sad.
like there's so much love and so little capability to actually act upon that passion.
That is the worst. That is always the worst. It's like we got such a great idea and no skill. Oh, so
But
you're
here's the
Ed Wood,
thing.
basically.
I have a bit of 1 degree of separation from it as well.
Nice.
I know someone who almost ended up on the development team,
Oh, well,
but
I
they
guess they
saw what
lucked
was
out.
happening. Yeah,
Yeah.
they saw what was happening, and they were like, you know what? I'm gonna pass.
I'm gonna go back to working at the Fry Shack. rather than
Oh,
having
now
my
they're actually
name on
working.
this game.
I forget, is he working at IBM or Shell right now? But otherwise, he's doing much better for himself.
That's what
But just
matters.
it was like at the time I was, he was like, yeah, I actually he was asking, I think, because I knew the show and he didn't. He was like, yeah,
Ah.
it's a really good show. It's not going to be a good game. And he's like, yeah.
Oh.
And
Nice
it saddened us
work.
both because, like, I mean, Marvel Ultimate Alliance, but DC. That's not a hard concept. We already have
That's
Justice
not a
League
bad
Heroes.
pitch. People loved Ultimate Alliance.
Oh, some random other person has joined the game. I forgot I left it open. I never get anyone to join, so...
That's kind of hilarious, actually. As I thought you would have set it to invite only. But I don't judge. Alright, so, wow. So from here, there's like a mansion. There's another mountain. There's a second town way down south. My god, this place is huge.
Yeah, I
This
actually
is
haven't
all
been to
the
that town,
opening
so...
area. Now that I get a sense of just how huge this starting island is, I am blown away by how much space there is to
And the
play with
same
in this
attention to
game.
detail everywhere, from everything I've seen.
Wow.
Actually, a military air base. If you scroll up north, you'll see it. It's a
Yeah?
long bar lengthwise. Supposedly, one of the bunkers is there, and we didn't
Right.
need to do it.
Nice. Thanks for reminding me, Maddie. I just haven't been to the other computer much, and that's where all of my codes are. Damn, this is very cool. Yeah, sorry we have Nixoned on the atomic puppy so badly. Oh, is there someone here for me to shoot? Ah! You ran in front of me with...
Sorry.
No,
I'm
I
trying
was like
to
looking
scope
down
it
my
out.
scope to see if I saw a bad guy, and then it's like suddenly there's a trucker hat in front of my scope. I'm like, what the hell was that? That was nothing to be afraid of. No, and it's like the game looks great, the world looks great, it's entertaining to shoot the monsters. Like this really seems like it has a lot of potential, and I can't wait for your review.
Oh, I can't as well because it just like this is going to be fun and it's also going to be refreshing because it's not going to be a tie-in. That said, I have good news and I have shitty news in regards to Clash of the Tie-ins.
Oh, yay! All right, let's pitch it to people.
The great news is I've now picked up Hellboy: Science of Evil, which is by
Yay!
the same people who made The Force Unleashed for PSP, PS2, and Wii, i.e., the best version of the game.
Yeah, I've played the Science of Evil. I'm not going to say any more than that.
Oh dear. Well, that's the thing that fascinated me is no one seems to be able to agree. I'm looking at the critical consensus. It's across the board. Like Game Informer's being nice to it, which I didn't even expect. Whereas XPlay gave it a 1 out of 5. So it's like, okay, I want to play this just because of how crazy it is. But
You're going to be interested. It's Roof.
The less awesome news is, well, I got a new copy of Green Lantern: Rise of the Manhunters from GameStop. They thankfully,
Nice.
oh, by the way, there's some stuff in the truck too.
Oh, okay.
But,
Right, you can go in the back of trucks.
yeah, so they hooked me up with a new copy. I played
Sweet.
it for like another hour. I'm like halfway through the game.
And
Then
it
suddenly the
crashed
audio
again?
cuts out in the next on rails section for
Oh,
just the dialogue. So
no.
it's like okay, that's not great, but I can try jumping towards the other corner.
Got it.
But it was like, okay, this is fine. Then I get to a transition point in the on rails section, and it just keeps never going anywhere. And it's like
Oh.
I can pause it and unpause it, but it's working. But it's like, okay, it loaded in. I can keep doing this.
Someone
I finished
doesn't
the
want you to play this
section,
game.
and it refused to load again. Black
Wow.
screen completely. I cannot get a frigging working copy of this game, despite the fact that I love it to bits. Like,
Oh,
I
that's terrible.
I'm just giving up on trying GameStop because that seems to be the. I'm wondering if that's genuinely the problem because their approval process seems to just be: does it boot to the title screen? Okay, then it works. Like there are emulators that put more effort into making sure that your copy actually behaves. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna be just having to check eBay to try to find a copy, either for 360 or PC. At this point, I don't. Or
Oh,
well,
is there
not
not a
yet.
PS? Oh, you do not have a PS3. What am I saying? I
Yeah,
was going to ask if there was a PS3
there's
version, but
yeah, it's like either PS3 or 360 because I'm not doing the Wii version. I've seen gameplay; it is nothing like you don't want to touch it, folks. You
oh.
don't. And it's
All
a real
right.
shame too, because it's like it should be even more interesting, just
Oh,
a low
totally.
poly version, but they instead made it be the DS version, just scaled onto the Wii.
Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah.
All
Oh,
right, so
there's a
we're gonna
submachine gun
wrap
right
up
here.
our. There's an extra submachine gun.
Yeah, right here.
Where? I'm gonna go find it. We're gonna wrap up the co-op video here. Thank you for taking me on an adventure through the game. I'm gonna say it's really badass from what I've
Hmm.
seen so far. Like, I
I
get
mean,
it.
obviously, painfully boring.
Oh, it's very slow and very dull, but no. I mean, it's like this is exactly my speed. I like. Oh, cute! It's one of those World War II style submachine guns. I
Hmm.
enjoy walking through these empty fields and sneaking up on enemies and battling. Like, this is exactly my kind of game. So I'm really happy that it's turned out as well as it did. And the fact that it's a budget title just blows me away. And I
With
know it's
free
a little
post-launch
crazy
support
to.
coming.
There is?
Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. I know, I just find it weird that it's like, it seems like a lot of work to put into a budget game. Way to go, guys. And I know that people are going to say, well, it's boring because it's a big, empty place to explore. And I'm like, no, there's monsters. There's monsters all over the place, and there's a lot of places to find. But yeah, I think a good touchstone reference point will be Sniper Ghost Warrior 3. Another amazing and underrated game.
I will say one more thing. There is some Bioshock-esque storytelling that I feel got brushed over a lot. Like, there's a spot up towards the Isthmus my tongue is getting tied.
It happens.
Near the connection point for the archipelago.
Right.
Yeah, if you go up towards one high point, the
Yeah.
highest point northeast, yeah, there's a ferry stop, and you can actually see cars still in the water from all of them rushing, trying to get on board the ferry to
Oh,
escape.
nice. Oh, so cool. Way to go, game. All right. Anyway, this is going to be a perfect time to take a break. I've been the Hidden Object Guru. Thanks for coming with us on this journey. If you had a good time and you'd like to see more, there's buttons coming up to help you with that. Questions, suggestions, related whatnots, go in the comments section below the video. If you want to be here for the live streams where these games get played, check out the Discord channel. That's where I announce them. Stuff you want to recommend people check out Unabridged?
Well, right now I've got a video on Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. Still really happy to finally have that up. And very soon, we will be talking about a certain man and his mighty shield.
The best. I mean, it's either that or Wolverine that is the best of that period of mid 2000s, early 2010s licensed tie-in superhero games, but
Hmm.
they're both really good on the Marvel front. So I'm excited to hear your take on Captain America because I love that one to pieces. So yeah, drop by the Unabridged Gamers channel to check that out, and I promise you will have a good time. I will see you back here for more new and upcoming games. But until then, au revoir.